Hi everybody, it's Nunu, your friendly teacher guide, and my purpose in this video is to provide an overview of the term paper, Stephanie Wynn's 2022 term paper, Teachers Are Not Babysitters, Why Education Should End at the 9th Grade, 1,250 plus words. Now what is that 1,250 plus words? This term paper is a minimum of 6 pages, excluding the works cited, the reference list that comes at the end of a term paper. All right, let's scroll down and let's look at these term paper directions together. Now I'm not going to read them to you. I'm simply going to point out key pieces of information to keep in mind, and I'm going to ask you to read the directions very carefully to yourself from beginning to end. Now, before I point out those key pieces of information to keep in mind, I wanted to share with you why I selected Stephanie Wynn's term paper from an English 103 2022 class to be the topic of your term paper. So the first thing is, number one, I respect Stephanie. She's very diligent. She's a hard worker. She's super creative in this term paper. She's very original. She tries on different voices, and I was entertained by that. It was a really good read. Are there opportunities for improvement in this term paper with how she supports her thesis? This is what you are going to decide in your term paper about Stephanie's term paper. All right. So let's scroll down and let's look at these directions together. And the first thing to keep in mind is our class rule: use artificial intelligence, AI, appropriately. And you know all about that rule. You completed the AI quiz, and I emphasize this rule in every writing assignment that we have. So please keep it in mind. It's super important. Okay, what comes next? We have assignment notes that you want to read very carefully. You have help with your term paper in these notes. You also have information about where the rubric is, which is how this assignment will be evaluated or graded. All right, what comes next? We have a very important overview and scenario that contains super important background information about the term paper, that you are responding to a scenario the same way that you did in our small group discussions. So read this very carefully, please. Okay, now our term paper is due by 11:59 p.m. on Saturday. All the directions and requirements are right here on the page for easy access. And below that, we have our peer evaluations, which are right here, all of the directions. So read them very carefully too, please. Now, we also have, for this term paper, we have additional resources that you can consult. They are optional. You do not have to read or view them, but they may help you with your thinking about this term paper. All right, if you have any questions or concerns, please come over here to the inbox, send me a message, and I'll respond very quickly, or come over here to home. And in home, what will pop up, and it's popping up slowly up, there it is. What will pop up is this office hours icon right here, and you can click on it to learn when my office hours are, Zoom and campus office hours, and I will address any concerns, any questions you have about the term paper. Okay, so who am I? I'm Nunu. I'm your friendly teacher guide. You know that, and I hope that this video was helpful to you.